Hey basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I want to talk to you about the up and under low post basketball move. Now this is not just going to be a video about a simple up and under where you just go one dribble up and under. This is going to be adding in extra moves that you can do. So we're going to start with that basic up and under, and then we're going to go and add on extra moves, extra counters that you can use so that you don't just get stuck in the low post doing up and under and then have nowhere to go, because of course that defender might have seen an up and under or yourself use that same move 5, 10, 15 times and he's not falling for it anymore. So today, that's what this video is about. Okay, so first, like I was mentioning, I'm going to show you the basic up and under first. So you're going to get that ball. You don't want to be right on that low block. Now the reason why you don't want to be right on the low block is if you're on the low block on a real court. This is kind of a wider key. On a real court, the block is going to be right here. If you do an up and under, so you do your up and under. Now, if you don't take a one dribble after, or you want to take a step after, you're underneath the backboard and you're stuck. You're going to be getting yourself blocked by the rim. You're going to get yourself blocked by the backboard, and that's just not cool. So you want to take at least have 1 to 2 steps out from that low block. That way you can still use that up and under, but you can now add extra moves. If you want to use a couple of extra dribbles, maybe you might want to take yourself even another foot outside of the key. Now this is more like the mid post, where you're in the mid-range area. You're not out on the three-point line, you're not in the block, but you've got enough room to operate. Now if your team is able to spread the floor, maybe in a 4-1 offense, or maybe they just clear out the side and let you isolate against that defender, then you can take this much room and absolutely destroy your defender. So the first move is of course the up and under, where you take one dribble. You don't necessarily have to, you can quite literally just get that ball, and you always want to hop in to getting that ball. I'm going to give you that tip right now, because by hopping into it, when you catch it, you're landing on both feet, and either foot can be your pivot foot. You don't want to pick up and go, because now you're limited to having that left foot as your pivot foot. So by getting that ball and hopping into it, now you can go either way and use either foot as a pivot foot. But today, I like to use my left foot as a pivot foot along the left side of the rim. So I'll show you this side. I can even show you the right side as well. And I'll show you that as well too. So one dribble. Now I'm on that left foot as a pivot foot. Up. You've pivoted with that left foot. You've brought that right foot around. You've hopefully got him into the air. Now, if you want, because that's your pivot foot, you can still take 2 more steps. So you can still go 1, 2, and up if you want, because like a regular layup, when you go for your layup, you're allowed to go, well, let's say a right-handed layup, right foot, that's your pivot foot, 1, 2, up. And you can do the same in the low post as an up and under move. So you get that ball, you always hop into it. You can go up, and if you want, you can go with a dribble and up for a layup. Now this is a very simple move, but we're gonna add on extra moves now that you can use. So this first move I'm gonna show you is the one dribble up and under. So we're a little too close, so we're gonna take that step out. We're gonna land on both those feet so we can have both feet as pivot feet. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a reverse pivot. I'm gonna fake a drive right. When I fake that drive right, I'm gonna take a dribble. Now, this is our pivot foot. I'm still allowed to take another step. So, another 2 steps. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna use that foot as a pivot foot. We're gonna pivot around, and we're gonna take our up, and then we're gonna go under. It's a little bit more advanced than the last move, but again, very simple for you to do when you're in a game. And the faster you do this move, the better. So I'm gonna show you really quick now. We're gonna land on both feet. And now what we're gonna do is a reverse pivot. We're gonna go and take our dribble, 1 up and under, and then around. So it's gonna look like this. We're gonna get at that ball. We're gonna go bang, and then up. And hopefully you make that shot. Now, of course it's a bit windy, but if you're able to practice this move and be able to get yourself some easy baskets, 100% go for it. Now this third up and under basketball move that I'm going to show you today is again going to go back to that first move, but we're going to be adding on an extra move. And that is, we're going to get that ball, we're going to go up, but instead of going under for the shot, we're going to take 1 to 2 dribbles and go in for the reverse. Now the reason why this one is very good to use is because if you've done the up and under quite a few times and then you're driving now, he's going to be keeping up with you. By going in for the reverse, you're using this mesh and the rim itself as an extra defender for you to not get your shot blocked. Now I hope that this video helps you be able to score more points in the low post much easier. Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.